I don't know if I like that or not. I like that look. I kind of look like the kid from Vine if I do that. Okay. Sorry if this title misled you. I won't be crying on camera today. I know. Tear. But I'm in a very destructive mood and I'm trying not to act on it. I woke up at around 9:30 and it's like, oh, she's awake. Time to just completely mess up her entire morning. You may be wondering, why am I talking like this? Because it keeps me from blowing the up like I want to. I want as many people as possible to hear this because yes, I did cry for 35 minutes about 5 minutes ago. To the point where I almost threw up. And that would have been real detrimental because all I've had so far is water and coffee. And I put cinnamon and nutmeg in my coffee. And mixing that with stomach acid doesn't sound like a fun time. Because I haven't eaten anything today, so it would all just be stomach acid. But when I get like this, I feel very alone. And I know I'm not, but that doesn't just magically take the feeling away. So I thought, since I'm not alone in feeling like this, then I probably, you know, should let other people know that they're not alone. That's just what I do. I'm wearing one of my favorite sweatshirts. It's huge on me. I'm very tall, and so I love this sweatshirt for 2 reasons. Because it's Kevin when he dropped his chili, and because it makes me feel small. But the real point of this video is that yes, I did just get finished crying for 35 minutes and the only thing that stopped me is that I practically made myself sick. And because it wasn't because I'm sad, it wasn't because of my depression, it wasn't because of anything other than the fact that I was frustrated. I'm not completely out of that headspace, but I don't feel the urge to cry. And that's really all it is. When I'm frustrated, and I've been like this for as long as I can remember, anytime I get really frustrated, the floodgates just open. I don't know why. I don't really know what triggers it other than just utter frustration. And I think this is the first time that it's gotten so bad that I almost threw up. I think that's what made me want to turn on the camera. And so I'm going to make this really short because my whole point is that like I said, it's not from sadness. So I know that people get frustrated. I know that people get sad. I know that people get depressed. I know that there are certain emotions that we as humans feel and other people process them in so many different ways. It's trying to mostly just get in touch with your emotions. And for me, that type of advice is like a broken record because I'm not very good at that. And so it's a constant thing that either I tell myself or others tell me. And it's like, I know it's important. And so I want to stress that it is very important to be in touch with your emotions. Recently, I think the only thing that's made me cry is Julie and the Phantoms. And if you haven't watched it, then you won't understand. But the song Unsaid Emily and that entire scene, I don't care how it is given to me, I cry. I don't care if I see a TikTok about it. I don't care if somebody starts talking about it, starts like analyzing the scene, or if I just watch the scene myself, I cry. And it's just that type of heartfelt type of crying. But that's been the only type of crying, sadness, emotion that I've felt lately. because I, truth be told, don't really let myself feel that level of sadness enough. So I guess today I just want to say any type of emotion, happiness, sadness, anger, frustration, whatever you feel should be focused on. It should get your attention, because I feel like, just anatomically speaking, it's like you're letting something out of your body. Like how we cough, how we sneeze, it's all letting something out of our body. And since emotions are one of the ways that we as humans convey what we're feeling, how we're doing, it's important to look at. It's important to focus on it, give it your attention, analyze it, realize the trigger of it, the reason behind it, the circumstance that you're currently in, the situation that it happened in. Like, I'm really just trying to say it any kind of different way so that anyone can understand this. I'm not a teacher, so I'm not very good at this, but I just know that it needs to be said. I have this urge to convey this message to someone else other than just keep it in my own head. So, really just process your emotions. I am currently in the situation where I am conducting business with someone where I was trying to sell them something. And honestly, maybe I'll laugh about this later, but not right now. But they tried to commit fraud against me and mess up my whole banking process. But joke's on them, because my bank cares about me, or at least acts like they care about me. So they were able to look out for me and keep my account from being all messed up. And it's just really frustrating, because this person claims to be a good Christian who would never do anything in a evil way, or what do they put, like devilish way or something like that is what they said. And so that's even more frustrating, because if you don't know me, I am a Christian. I was raised to believe in God, either way, shape, or form that looks like. But now I've gotten to a point where I don't really deem myself a part of one denomination, but I still have that basis of Christianity as a believer in God. And so honestly, it's like a slap in the face for me as a Christian to be in communication with this other person who claims to be a Christian and, you know, from my perspective, claims to hold the same type of values and morals as I do, but then does this. Like, I don't know how they were taught, but this isn't very Christian-like. And so that's also frustrating, because if you truly believe in God, God is not a joke. God isn't an excuse. So I'm ready to punch someone. And it's not only her, but she is, like, this person that I was trying to conduct business with is the main source of it, because it's such a big thing. And it's gone on for like 2 days now of me trying to conduct professional business and, you know, handle this situation properly. And honestly, just to be completely honest, I'm not gonna lie, I am naive in certain ways. Like, I know what life is. I know what people are. But I still choose to hold on to the hope that humanity isn't a complete loss, and that makes me sort of naive in certain situations, especially situations like this. And that definitely opens me up to being taken advantage of. And so I really think that is one of the reasons this went so south. But this is just a life lesson. This is just what not to do, how not to handle these situations. I mean, the sale is just some boots that I've put up on my Depop and my Poshmark, And so like it's not a big deal. Like I could get somebody else to buy them. Like the money isn't the big deal. It's the situation that is really unnerving. Silly me for believing humans are redeemable. And honestly, this is why you should not take advantage of nice people who just want to go through life and just like, I'm really just trying to survive, to live, to do something that will help me become more of an adult. But yeah, I am honestly in a very destructive headspace right now. And so I am refusing, like we've been communicating through text and I am refusing to respond to her text because of course she's wondering why I'm not responding so quickly. But right now I am not in the headspace to respond to her in anything other than complete anger and some not so nice words. And that, I guess, could be another piece of advice here, is that you never, and I mean never, should communicate something that will truly like last and mean something when you are angry, because it's negative emotions. And I know for a fact that I'll say negative words because any reply that I have thought of in my head is mean, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, this is it. I hate it here. I am going to go drink a lot of water and finish my coffee and eat. And if you have not done any of those things so far today, I advise you to do so. And I will see you in my next video, which whenever and whatever that may be.